We actually have a surprise call from Tijuana.
Okay.
Yeah. Is our caller from Tijuana there? Is this Amy?
Hello?
Hey, Amy.
Hey.
We heard that you and Rick are doing a show in Tijuana.
I didn't know about that, but I'm absolutely down with it. I've been to detox twice there.
Really?
Yeah, a natural detox where they take you off all your meds and they just pump you full of amino acids and burritos, and then they send you back.
And they put you in a certain
I
type
tried
of show.
that one every Sunday.
Right? You and I are doing a show together in Redondo Beach on May 14th.
Oh, we are? That's great.
Yeah, I'm driving. We're going.
Oh, I got to see this.
I know, right?
I got to be in the back seat of this
That'll
car.
be amazing. That'll be amazing. I'm so glad. What's the name of
Thank
the
you
place?
for speaking so highly of me. See, Andrew, he's very, can be very, what's the word? Romantic.
Well, Andrew said you remind him
poetic.
Andrew,
He agreed.
Andrew said you remind him of Joey Ramone.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've heard that, which makes him a faggot. Okay? Can you say that on air? 'Cause
I'm
I
Henry
just did.
Miller. You're a faggot.
Whatever. There we go. Come on, Amy, sing along.
Oh, yeah.
Sing along to your song, Amy.
I've only performed with you a couple times, Rick, and I'm a very young comic. I've only been at it 3 years, but I find you incredibly inspirational because I think you're extraordinarily brave and unfiltered on stage, and that's what I want to be as a comic. And they're very rare as a female comic, and so I find you incredibly inspirational. And I just absolutely ate a bag of penises, as she would say, at the comedy store. OR. It was brutal.
Oh, that's... Yeah, but you're
I thought
amazing.
they loved me. You were just in England. There was a bunch of people from England there, and I thought they loved me, and they didn't like me at all.
That's a weird room. The aura is a weird...
Oh, it's tough. It's so tough.
Yeah, it's like slow-talking corpses in a way.
Ooh.
and then you'll hit it after one of those. You know, it's like the weirdest chemistry.
Oh, right?
But
brutal.
Yeah. I go on. Like I did it last night. I slammed it because I said there's nothing I want in this industry. If you walk around like there's something you want from your set, it'll always this much bore the audience and you. Like you're ready to be unleashed, and your mind is always moving, and you're unleashed. Like no one's. I loved watching you. Look. I don't know how to talk on the radio. You're amazing.
Oh,
you are. There's no one like you, and the look in your eye while you're on stage.
I feel a connection
No one
here.
has it.
Andrew, you might not.
Several years from now.
Rick, you talk about you do.
Wait, hold on. The airplane's going overhead.
Airplanes in 80s. It's perfect.
Right?
Rick, my favorite line of yours, Rick, is that you're on more drugs than when you were on drugs. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
It's hilarious. That's how I feel. I'm on so many medications now. It's like exactly what the situation is.
Yeah, it's pretty
Right?
weird.
I'm feeling up. We get a pill. I'm feeling down. I get a pill. I'm feeling slow. We get a pill.
You see, Andrew.
If I hear one more time in the morning, do you see the Wellbutrin? Where'd I put the trazodone? That's why I keep all the pills together. Do you see Wellbutrin? Do you see? That's why I keep all the pills. Like I'm tired of the language.
Yeah.
And everybody should be spouting it now, so there's no stigma. You just walk up to a Starbucks for you. That's all I talk about. Only hear the word Starbucks. Don't hear the rest of this joke.
Starbucks.
Yeah. Don't hear the rest of the joke. Just hear that. All I talk about
That's all I heard was
Starbucks.
Starbucks, man.
Now watch. People should walk up to Starbucks, look at the menu, pat their stomach, and rub their head and go like, which one of these coffees would go great with Wellbutrin? And now I want you to be the guy who says, well, you talk about is Starbucks.
Right? This is the cocktail of medications I'm on. What do you think?
Yeah. See, Amy.
A latte for lithium? What do you think? The L and the L, a little alliteration? No?
No. I feel funny. I don't think I took it today. I'll be back in a minute.
Wow.
Hey, we talk good together. We create. I knew there's a
definite bond here.
Connection.
There's a definite bond.
Yeah, there's a similarity of...
Andrew, could we say na? Hey.
I'm so glad you're on, and I just got back and I got to catch while you were on, and I think you're terrific, and I'm very excited to perform with you again, and congratulations on being on Louie, and I'm waiting to see you on the Green Room. I love that show.
Yeah, it's a cool show. You're going to be on it.
From your lips
You're going to meet Paul. Did you meet Paul?
Ears.
Did you meet? You know Paul Professor?
Of course, I don't know him personally. No.
Oh, you got to meet him. You
Well, hook it up, brother.
I'll start
Hook it
telling
up.
about you too.
Wow, there's a lot of.
I can't believe you've only been doing it 3 years.
Yeah.
Listen, Amy, no one else matters. Can I really talk to you? I need to tell you several things. I feel funny here. Come up to the door and take me away. There's a butterfly with giant wings outside, and I have to ride home. Amy, I gotta talk to you. Now listen, Amy, I'll call you later. I don't like these people.
You guys have a
They're
great
nice. I'm just
show.
paranoid.
Yeah, have a great night.
Okay,
See you,
bye.
Amy. Thanks for what you said.
Good
I'll
night,
talk to
Amy.
you.
And the number here is 877-830-830, 877-830-830. We still have Red Sox Angels tickets to give away. No, we don't.
No, not tonight. Next week.
What about last week's tickets that we didn't give away?
We gave them away.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh. I think giving away meant Andrew.
Your giveaway abilities are bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be our whole thing.
You got it.
Well, on our off days when we're not on the radio, we'll work on the giveaway.
So Amy's driving you to Redondo Beach.
And he didn't even know.
Can Andrew and I sit in the back seat?
Well, it's going to be in my car, so.
I think we should go in separate cars. Because Amy and I write together, it seems like.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd say are right together.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like how I've been cut out of my own marriage by.
No, you can help both. And Andrew, you could help both of them.
I don't have the flying butterfly charm that Rick has. I don't know,
Yeah, that's why do you realize how lucky you are? I'm sure she's like incredibly lucky because you're a warm, smart guy and
I pay for everything.
And smart.
Rick is
everything.
more New York dolls. You're more Goo Goo dolls.
Oh, wow.
I said you're more New York dolls.
So
You're
low.
more Goo Goo dolls.
Wow. Well, Judah's walking home, too. And this is the last appearance of KLEAN Radio. Oh, my goodness.
But the interesting thing is, I wouldn't have met you or him, Judah. And I wouldn't have had that quick exchange with Amy. If that's the whole thing that you can't explain to someone. Like, your moments will be so different, and there'll be steam in those moments.
Right.
Tremendous. Because I couldn't hold down jobs in sobriety. I couldn't do what people said. But the people I met, I wrote on my jeans one time. I said, I write all this stuff on my jeans. And a girl had to look over me who was in AA, my best friend at the time. She said, that's called writing. You're writing.
Right.
I had no idea.
Huh.
And
Amy always jokes that she was, unemployable, but the only thing she could do was be a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
every comedian, but most comedians are the worst ones can hold down jobs. I can tell you stories. I'm working at my IBM job today, and I was writing this new joke about it's more like the deficit versus my penis, and it goes on and on about because with the deficit there's which I remember the cogence period of our economy, and the cogence period with my penis, and women they won't go near me, and they won't go near me. And I don't understand anything that's right because the explanation of the deficit. I have to get back to my job. Thank God anybody's got a job.
Yeah, anybody's got a job can't be a comic, right? It's like, it's tough.
I don't think so.
They
The
used to
guys
have,
I
like
never.
Do you remember in the 80s they used to have secretary night where
Well, they
it
still
was
have
all
open mic night.
secretaries. Yeah, but they used to have these horrible nights at comedy clubs where it'd be secretary night and everybody that went up was a secretary. Do you remember those in the 80s?
Oh yeah.
Right, and they'd have
my God.
they'd have taxi driver night. And it would all be taxi drivers trying to do stand up, and they were horrendous. It was
Yeah.
You should see I had a fare the other day.
Yeah, right.
That's how every taxi cab driver joke started.
Right. Of course,
I want to hear that. Whenever I'm in a cab, I'm like, tell me some. I was in a cab the other day. This is true. San Francisco, and the guy goes, I could some drunk thing happened getting out when I got in, and he goes, I said, I bet you've seen a lot of things. A lot of things in this cab. He goes, I could tell you amazing stories. And he goes on to tell me this story, long story short, about how this guy promised he'd take care of him if he could bring this hooker into the car. And blah blah blah. Long story. Did they have sex? Well, no. What happened was, he left and just without doing anything, and he gave me $2 and she gave me $40, and it shows you how you can't judge anyone. And no, he didn't do that. He went. She gave me $40.
Right.
It just shows you. And I said, you got a wilder stories than that? He goes, well, that's pretty much the wildest. And I said, when did that happen? Recently? He goes, 11 years ago.
Oh, no.
That was the weirdest situation. That's weird, right?
Brooklyn. The funniest thing is, if you ever get in a car service in Brooklyn, and they go to you like, "How you doing?" and you're like, and it's usually a Russian, and they go to you, and you go, "So how long have you been here?" And you're the person in the cab is the one doing all the conversation.
Yeah.
And you're like, "How long have you been in America?" 11 years. And he goes, "Back in Russia, I was nuclear physicist.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was doctor." Every single
I
car
hear that all the
service,
time.
right? Every car service driver.
Yeah, you hear that also in the strip joint. It's in New York.
Well,
It's the same thing.
right. No, they're actually in medical school.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to be you're going to be, I know. You're
Right.
gonna be.
The cab drivers and the car service drivers in Brooklyn were nuclear physicists back in Russia, or doctors.
I knew a stripper who was a blue collar. Her name was Blue Collar, and her best move was, "Miss, watch your back, watch your back, Miss, behind you."
Okay, and you're listening to KLEAN Radio.
We're actually going to take a break. You can reach us at
877-830-830. That's 877-830-830.
We got about 50 minutes left, and we will be out of here. Talk to you soon.
Now back to KLEAN Radio
The Sober Lifestyle Show, presented by KLEAN Residential Treatment Center.
on Angels Radio AM 830.
So welcome back to KLEAN Radio. It's Andrew and my host, Judah, and a once-in-a-lifetime guest here, Rick Shapiro.
Yeah, because never going to happen again.
Right,
I got
but
it.
you know-
I got it so clearly.
You know what I was thinking about?
Don't sugarcoat it.
I was thinking about during the break. You know, it's like if somebody's tuning in, and they could say, "Well, what does this have to do with being sober? What is that?" I have had some of the greatest laughs in my life. I mean, there is nothing better that you get that real belly laugh after a meeting or you're with people. Not everything has to be like this conversation about life, and you know, sometimes it's just fun to have fun.
Yeah, you know, you really make me want to reconnect with that. I mean, and also being explosive. I wouldn't find. I mean, the way I was drinking, I was getting tinier and tinier. I didn't know there was large. You know, I didn't know, and it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true.
But no, it's like
it's a blast. Like it really is a blast because, I mean, I was a tiny boy in a denim jacket, hustling within a bottle of base. You know, like I was really living a demented world. Demented.
Yeah, you're living a small life.
Yeah, I mean now, yeah.
And it's scary. It's scary when you get sober and life gets big.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's why I hid in meetings for so long.
Right, because it gets so big, life.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do about that.
Yeah, it's why a lot of alcohol. It's a huge problem.
I think, yeah, I mean, I see that where people get actually sicker when they do well than when they're doing badly.
And it's not
That's
a
how
fear
I
of,
felt when
Yeah,
I
that
did the
happened to
TV
you?
show.
and it's not
Yeah?
a fear of success. It's just like, oh my God, what is this?
Well, tell us about that, Rick. So what?
Yeah.
Like, things got really. I guess you got the Louis show, and
Yeah, and it's an amazing story actually. I risked being fired and wrote my own stuff because I found a blank space in the script, and Louis and I used to do that like 10 years ago with Conan O'Brien.
right.
I would just make it, and so if I wasn't clean, I would have every week had one line like I drew a pony, and that was, and then lie down in the trailer, listen to the other actor play Jeopardy, and listen to his farts and laughs. That's what I heard. Like I'm Jeopardy, and I'm hearing him fart, and then I wrote my stuff, exploded, it worked really well. Then I would drive home, drop to my knees and fall on my mattress and drool from 3 o'clock till like 8, 9 o'clock.
Right.
I mean, that was me. I had issues like crazy. I dissociated. I just didn't know how. I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to spend the money. I went to Ross and priced coffee cups. I couldn't believe you could buy a red for the car, a red one or a blue one or a green one. I was like, $8. I said, I got to go home and think about it. Maybe before I pull out, I'll go back in. I was really nuts.
Wow. So you went from like rags to riches for a while there, huh? Like, I mean, it was. And so, how did you get through that? You just, or did you?
My girlfriend's breast inspired me to get a business manager who had a crush on her, and he ripped me off, and that's how I handle it.
Oh, you just got ripped off by your manager.
Yeah.
That put you back to square one.
And my friend said, "You never saw the cash." I go, "No, I could have held the check." And she kept saying, you have to have this business manager. He's Tom Cruise business manager. Like, I didn't care. I'm like,
no.
okay, maybe this is what I ought to do. I don't want to be in trouble in Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Right.
And who knows? Any woman knows better than me.
Maybe not.
No, that's not true. But that's what they knew. That's how I felt like.
Yeah.
Actually, you were great on the show, though.
Oh, that's nice. I had a blast.
You were great when you would walk in. I mean, just
I made all that up.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.